We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Polar Bears and the Texas Rangers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Vance Nielsen, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Villarreal is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Brian Ballou.
Standing in, Brian Ballou. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
1-1 is a fastball that misses. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Andy Gonzalez, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now, Dino Villarreal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Dino Villarreal.
Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Rich Trujillo.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Trujillo. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still no score. Stepping in, Ricky Marchand. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch on 2-1.
Nope, that's inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box now, George Edler. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Edler is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same for him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, George Herring, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Yeah, this vet still got it. It's so big for a team when they've got an experienced guy like him to produce in huge ways on the field as well as off.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Edler leads off second with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The third baseman, number 3.
So stepping in, Reese Hines. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
So striding forward now, Quentin Broadway entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. From the stretch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Dudley Leone. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
And he misses 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Up next for the Rangers, Luis Robert. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gonzalez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Gonna be a tough play to second for one. Digging in, Jurar Encarnacion. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Two and 0, here it is. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner at first here, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acevedo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Jordan Groshans, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Mac Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Dudley Leone. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. back up the middle. Speared on the dive. The throw to first. It's in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, Omar Acevedo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Acevedo. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Two balls and a strike now. One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Ballou. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now in the box, Ricky Marchand. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Glenn.
The catcher, Jason Glenn.
First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
At the plate, Dino Villarreal. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pitts moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now at the plate, Rich Trujillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Brennan Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here now the 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, Brett Beatty, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, George Edler.
George Edler.
Pitch on the way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George Herring.
Striding forward now is the DH, George Herring. The pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake. So digging in now, Rhys Hines. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Luis Robert.
The designated hitter, Luis Robert.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And it's 1-1. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Reined in. And that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, Gerard Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another chance. Jordan Groshans 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Mac Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So now to the plate, Jason Glenn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One and oh, here it is.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two balls and a strike. Runners at second and third with two gone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And that'll miss for ball four as this one gets away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Dino Villarreal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. Our score remains 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Stepping in now, Dudley Leone, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And there's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Groshans into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Omar Acevedo. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Ballou.
Ready once again, Brian Ballou. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard. through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Digging in once again, Ricky Marchand. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front 3-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now here it comes. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brennan Davis waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Brennan Davis, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. on the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Nope.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Brett Beatty, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Robert. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They still trail it here 3-1. Michael Kopech takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Michael.
Digging in, George Edler. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
For Syracuse, the first baseman, George Edler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count. The pitch is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Kopech, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready now, George Herring. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Reese Hines, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Standing in now, Quentin Broadway in the dirt, and now let's see. Pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Broadway is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch bounced softly in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, catcher, Dudley Leone.
Stepping in now, Dudley Leone, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Alex Rodriguez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Rodriguez.
Omar Acevedo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Popped him up. Trujillo over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 6-1. Now batting, Gerard Encarnacion. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Now the 2-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Groshans. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And the pitch. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Mac Sanchez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Jason Flynn, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acevedo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dino Villarreal.
Dino Villarreal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Striding into the box, Brian Ballou. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting left field.
Into the box, Jeremy hits. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Villarreal is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Traditional seventh inning stretch.
Bobby Spillane gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Leading off the inning, Rich Trujillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rich Trujillo.
First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he chased it in the dirt. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Spillane, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broadway will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Gaylord Bennett takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ferrar Encarnacion will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bennett, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they leading off the inning, George Edler, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Edler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that misses 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, George Herring. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Rhys Hines, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Elton Finnegan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Stepping into the box, Mac Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive. Pull it off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Dino Villarreal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses for ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Men on third with 2 down. That one's in there. 3-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Luis Brito enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Luis Brito.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Quentin Broadway is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Dudley Leone. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Omar Acevedo.
Acevedo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ball 2 now. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. Jeremy Pitts would be next. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in, Jeremy Pitts. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One and 0. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And it's fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Frank Lopez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to take his hacks again, Brennan Davis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Britt Beatty. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Texas down to their final strike in this one. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Polar Bears have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Polar Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Andy